Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something I've done previously before on my Instagram account, but I've never done on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a collaboration. So after you're done checking out my video, do check out their channel and hit that like and subscribe button. I will put a link to both her Instagram and her YouTube channel in the description box down below. And if you haven't already, do check out my Instagram if you want to see my artwork that I don't post on this channel. I will also link my Instagram down in the description box. Anyway, let's get down to the video. Why is this chair so squeaky? Hello, it's me on voiceover. Anyway, since the person I'm collaborating with, both her channel and her Instagram go by two different names, I'm not quite sure which name to call her. For now, I will call her Lizzy. I am so sorry if you go by something else and I'm completely messed it up. But anyway, so I was the person who contacted Lizzy first. Since she has never done a collab before, she did ask me what medium and what theme I would want. Since we both love watercolor, I thought it would be a fitting medium for us to use. Looking through her Instagram, I noticed a lot of florals incorporated into her piece. Being a floral fan myself, I thought it would be a great theme. She did ask if it would have to just be florals or if it could just have florals in the picture. I did notice she painted mostly portraits, and I also love painting portraits, so I decided that we could both paint anything as long as it included florals. I'm very excited to see what she comes up with. She is such a talented artist, so I'm sure it will turn out beautiful. Now onto the piece. As usual, I did not film myself sketching the line art simply because of the lighting. It did not capture the lines that I drew. I did not have to think twice on which watercolors I had to use. Regina's watercolors were perfect for this piece. They were vibrant, they glided smoothly across the page, and I have so many more things I absolutely love about these watercolors. I used the wet on wet technique for most of this piece so the pigment would not have to place as dark onto the page. As I did end up getting a bit frustrated and was wondering if I should just scrap the piece and start over. This was in no way making me frustrated because of the watercolors, but the paper. Once I started using watercolor paper, it was so hard to go back to paper not meant for watercolors. However, since the wet on wet technique required me to wait and let the piece dry before continuing, I took a break to let myself get back into the right mindset. Come to think of it, every single time I do a piece this happens. I always end up starting a piece, I end up getting frustrated because I don't think it looks good, and then I have to end up taking a break and coming back to it with a new mindset. And usually, most of the time when I come back, I feel better and I think, okay, I can fix this piece. But I've noticed that my paintings always go through an ugly phase that makes me a little bit discouraged until I come back to it again. My original plan for this piece was to make this girl's skin blue, since I wanted to start practicing different skin tones on my portraits, and I was going to paint the girl's hair pink. Since the watercolors seemed to place oddly where the cheeks were, I decided to adapt the piece a bit and add some pinks and purples on the cheeks and make her skin almost galaxy-like. And currently right now I'm just adding in some extra shadows and final touches until I start the hair. After looking at it some more, I decided black hair would look more fitting to her skin than pink. I really enjoyed painting the individual hairs on the portrait and adding texture to it, because for some reason I found it really relaxing and fun. And overall, I think I'm just very proud of how well the hair ended up looking after it was done drying. Once the skin was done drying, I was able to finally put in some final touches, such as darkening the eyebrows and filling in the eye color. As I continued the piece, I did find myself realizing that some of the facial features appeared a bit flat instead of realistic. However, in context of the piece, I found it actually a bit attractive. Perhaps I thought this just because the skin tone wasn't exactly realistic, it was galaxy and blue, but unrealisticness actually kind of looked attractive in my opinion. By the time I was done finalizing most of the facial features, the hair itself had dried, so I ended up going over again with black just so that the color of the hair would look more black instead of a gray color. I wasn't considering it at first, but looking at it now, I do think it was a good idea on my part to go over again with the black because I think it made it look a lot better. Now, once I started painting the background, I really enjoyed it. I just loved how vibrant the colors were, how nice they correlated with each other, and overall, I love painting backgrounds in general. As I got closer to finishing, I had an idea which I thought would really make the piece stand out. I opened my Finetec Pearlescent metallic watercolors. I'd received these a while ago, but I simply never had the chance to try them out because I was super busy, so I'm really excited to try them. The first thing I decided to do was paint a golden halo around her head. It was not perfectly centered on her head, but I did not care too much because I wasn't trying to make a perfect piece. As I let the halo dry, I decided to add some highlights to the watercolors by adding reflections in the eyes. I also decided to paint some of the squares, lanterns, I'll call them lanterns for now. I added the metallic paint to the lanterns just to make them stand out. Now, I bet you thought I forgot about the flowers. I decided to add those in the very end using the metallic watercolors, and personally, I think it looked like a really beautiful final touch. As I was finishing up the background, I finally did add in the details of the eyes, which I mean the color and just some final touches. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking for now just so you can enjoy the video. I really enjoyed painting this piece. This collab was so fun, and I think Lizzy is a wonderful YouTube friend. I hope she enjoyed doing this collab as much as I did, because perhaps maybe we could do some more in the future. Do check out her YouTube channel and her Instagram page, and don't forget to click the video link below to see Lizzy's half of the collab. Before I close the video, I'm going to remind you, if you want your artwork featured on my channel, don't forget to check out the details in the description down below. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for when I post new videos. While I do post every Monday and Thursday, I have not decided what specific time I want to post just yet. So if you don't want to miss out on my videos, hit that notification bell. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys.